On any given day, Mike Snowden heads down to his suburban Atlanta basement to create music magic. What makes Snowden's music special is that it's truly his own. Mike Snowden handcrafts guitars using cigar boxes.
Well, I built a cigar box guitar. It's been about 10 years ago, I guess. It was a fretless, real basic one. I was like, oh, cool, it works. I can play it. That's cool.
Snowden's mini cigar box guitar business took off.
I made a cigar box guitar, and a buddy saw it, and he was like, dude, that's cool. Make me one. I said, all right. So before you know it, I made a batch of them.
With a website and word of mouth, Snowden's handcrafted guitars began selling throughout the United States and as far away as Italy, Greenland, and Australia. It didn't take long for the entertainment world to discover Snowden's guitars.
So Jeff Daniels was in town, and he was shooting Dumb and Dumber 2. I get an email. Hey, Mike, I want to stop by and pick up a guitar. My wife is like, what you doing? I'm like, this guy Jeff wants a guitar. You know, I'm just answering. He wants to come by the shop. He's like, hits me in the back of the head. You dummy. That's Jeff Daniels. I go to his hotel. We sat and played and jammed for an hour or so.
After Daniels, the famous clients started lining up, including rock legend Ozzy Osbourne, who bought one of Snowden's cigar box guitars for his band's guitar player.
Ozzy was great. He was so nice. He was really funny. Looked great. When he walked in the door, I was like, man, look at Ozzy. He's in good shape.
Osbourne was one of several artists who inspired Snowden to play guitar when he was growing up in Natchitoches, Louisiana. When he was just 19, Snowden was recruited to play bass in Band de Soleil, which found success on the road headlining concerts and opening for acts like Dave Matthews Band, Joe Cocker, and Indigo Girls.
We were doing like 250 shows a year. We did that for about 5 years. After doing that, the band broke up, and I was just exhausted. I didn't want to play music. I didn't want to touch a guitar. I didn't want to play bass. I didn't want to do anything.
Snowden went on to work in a hardware store where he decided to combine his love of music with his craftsman skills.
I've always been handy. could always build stuff. I'd always tinker. I've built a couple thousand guitars now, but the first one, it was pretty rough.
That trial and error inspired Snowden to keep working at the craft until he found his own style that pleases his customers and himself.
It could be 12 hours go by. I get down in my shop and I start working, and I don't worry about who the president is. I probably spend way over 40 hours a week doing this.
Cigar box guitars have been around since the 1840s. Early producers of the instrument got their cigar boxes from manufacturers who shipped these portable small boxes that held about 20 to 50 cigars each.
Anybody can make a cigar box guitar. Bo Diddley was famous. He took a cigar box and a broken broomstick and a piece of fence wire and made a little one-string diddly bow. I make them really nice. I fret them and, finish them and do, make them electric and all that stuff and make them play really well. But you can make one in 10 minutes.
And they have a unique sound that to some, like Snowden, are almost indescribable.
They have this sound. They all sound a little different. Each one has its own tone. It's hard to describe. It's kind of, especially when you play with a slide. I don't know, man. It just sounds good.
Recently, Snowden expanded his shop to include producing solid-body guitars.
They're still 3-string, like a cigar box. But I started winding my own pickups, and I started getting into like mahogany and walnut, sapele, cherry.
That's good news for guitar enthusiasts, since some manufacturers are losing business, like Gibson Guitars, which recently declared bankruptcy.
I'm down here making these guitars by hand, and it's like, it's a lot of work. And then you think about, the big guys, it's like sending it overseas to factories and getting stamped out.
And when he's not building guitars, Snowden is playing them.
I'm in a band. I'm in the Mike Snowden band. I have a drummer and a guitar player that I play cigar box guitar with. And then I do a one-man band where I play kick and snare with my feet.
And Snowden says he's still amazed at all his success.
I'm just a guy in my basement in the suburbs of Atlanta selling guitars all over the world. Like, how does that happen?